In the shadow of the legendary Titanic, there lie untold stories that pierce the soul and ripple through history. The sea, a vast expanse of mystery and adventure, has been the stage for countless tales of human triumph and tragedy. Yet many of these narratives have been overshadowed by the grandeur of the Titanic saga. Just beneath the surface, there exist captivating chronicles of maritime misfortune, each with its unique blend of heartache, heroism, and historical significance. These stories, often overlooked, are the hidden gems of our shared maritime heritage. They are tales of grand vessels, filled with dreams and aspirations, yet meeting untimely ends in the unforgiving embrace of the sea. Each one leaves behind echoes of sorrow, resilience, and lessons learned. They are poignant reminders of the sea's might and mankind's relentless pursuit of exploration. Today, we dive into the depths, beyond the well-known tales, to discover the captivating and heart-wrenching sagas of maritime tragedies that echo through time. As the world still mourned the Titanic's sinking, another grand vessel, the RMS Lusitania, took its ill-fated voyage. This magnificent liner, a marvel of British engineering, was a symbol of elegance and speed in the transatlantic service. A journey aboard the Lusitania was an experience to cherish, a voyage of luxury and comfort. In May of 1915, the Lusitania set sail from New York to Liverpool, carrying nearly 2,000 passengers and crew. Among them were affluent travelers, hopeful immigrants, and innocent children, all oblivious to the impending doom. The world was at war, but the high seas were considered a sanctuary, a neutral zone where the horrors of battle were kept at bay. But the sanctuary was shattered. Off the southern coast of Ireland, the Lusitania was struck by a torpedo from a lurking German U-boat. A second mysterious explosion within the ship hastened its demise. In less than 20 minutes, the grand vessel sank beneath the waves. Chaos ensued. Lifeboats were launched, cries for help echoed over the water, and people clung desperately to debris. The sinking of the Lusitania was not just a maritime disaster, it was a human tragedy. Over 1,100 lives were lost. The world was shocked. The incident became a catalyst, turning public opinion against Germany and drawing the United States closer to entering World War I. In the aftermath, investigations, inquiries, and conspiracy theories swirled around the sinking. Was the Lusitania carrying war munitions? Did the British government use the liner as a sacrificial lamb to draw the United States into the war? The truth remains elusive, buried with the Lusitania at the bottom of the sea. Torpedoed by a German U-boat, the Lusitania slipped into the abyss, claiming over 1,100 lives and etching its own sorrowful chapter in the maritime chronicles. The echoes of its story serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of war and the fragility of life on the high seas. While Titanic's legacy endured, a different kind of tragedy unfolded at Pearl Harbor in 1941. Picture the USS Arizona, a majestic battleship, as imposing as the grand ocean liners of her time, yet destined for an entirely different fate. In the heart of the Pacific, the Arizona was more than just a ship. She was a testament to human innovation, a symbol of America's naval prowess, and home to over 1,000 brave souls. These men, young and old, hailed from all walks of life, bound together by duty and courage, each with dreams and hopes as vast as the sea itself. December 7th, a date forever etched in history, started like any other day. The morning sun cast a golden hue over the harbor, the azure waters gently lapping against the hull of the Arizona. Little did anyone know, the tranquility of this Pacific paradise was about to be shattered. As the fateful hour approached, warplanes roared overhead, their ominous shadows dancing upon the deck of the Arizona. Suddenly, the air was filled with the deafening roar of explosions, the shriek of tearing metal, and the cries of men caught in the maelstrom. In a matter of minutes, the USS Arizona, once a beacon of strength, was engulfed in flames and sinking beneath the serene waters of the harbor. The mighty battleship, now a tomb for over 1,000 souls, succumbed to the depths, her story forever intertwined with the sorrow of Pearl Harbor. The loss of the Arizona was not merely a military disaster, it was a human tragedy of immense proportions. It marked the end of innocence for a nation on the brink of war, and the beginning of a journey into the harsh realities of global conflict. As the Arizona's final resting place, Pearl Harbor is now a poignant reminder of the human cost of war, a memorial to those who gave their lives in the service of their country. In the fiery chaos of war, it sank beneath the waves, echoing the agony of Titanic but with a different script, as brave servicemen met their untimely end. Beyond the glamour of ocean liners, imagine the haunting collision of the SS Andrea Doria in 1956, a tale overshadowed by Titanic's glamour. This Italian luxury liner, named after the famed Genoese admiral, was the pride of Italy's post-war merchant fleet. A symbol of national resurgence, the Andrea Doria was more than just a ship. It was a floating testament to Italy's resilience and creativity. On the fateful night of July 25th, the Andrea Doria was enveloped in a dense fog off the coast of Nantucket. As the fog grew thicker, another liner, the MS Stockholm, was unknowingly closing in. Despite the advanced radar systems of the time, a miscalculation led to a horrifying collision. The bow of the Stockholm, built to withstand ice, tore into the Andrea Doria's starboard side like a can opener. The Italian liner was mortally wounded, listing dangerously. But unlike the Titanic, this was not a tale of utter despair. The Andrea Doria's crew and passengers, displaying remarkable courage and composure, initiated a large-scale evacuation. Ships nearby responded to the distress calls and joined the rescue efforts. Over 1,600 lives were saved in what remains one of the largest maritime rescues in history. However, 51 lives were tragically lost, and the Andrea Doria, once a symbol of hope and resurgence, slipped beneath the waves less than 11 hours after the collision. The world watched in stunned silence as the proud liner disappeared, leaving only a ripple on the surface. The collision of the Andrea Doria became a turning point, a stark reminder of the sea's unforgiving nature. It spurred significant changes in maritime safety regulations, emphasizing the importance of proper radar usage and the danger of over-reliance on technology. In the aftermath, the maritime world was forced to confront the fragility of human existence. Even the grandest of vessels, the most advanced technology, and the most experienced crews can falter in the face of the unpredictable sea. The Andrea Doria's story continues to echo through time, a haunting refrain in the symphony of maritime history. Venture further into the shadows of history, past the grandeur of Titanic, and you'll encounter the MV Wilhelm Gustloff. This German ship, named after a leader of the Swiss Nazi Party, was originally a cruise liner, intended for the joy of holidaymakers. But as the world was plunged into chaos, it was repurposed as a wartime transport ship, carrying German civilians, military personnel, and a handful of high-ranking officials. As the tide of World War II turned against the Nazis, the Gustloff was tasked with the grim duty of evacuating German refugees from the Eastern Front. In January of 1945, the Gustloff set sail from Gutenhofen, filled to overcapacity with an estimated 10,000 souls aboard. Many were women and children desperate to escape the advancing Red Army. But the icy Baltic Sea was no safe haven. As the Gustloff plowed through the freezing waters, it was targeted by the Soviet submarine S-13. 3 torpedoes struck the Gustloff, and within an hour the ship was at the bottom of the sea. The freezing water claimed most of the victims, with the majority unable to reach the insufficient lifeboats in time. The sinking of the Wilhelm Gustloff remains the deadliest maritime disaster in history, with an estimated 9,000 lives lost. To put that into perspective, that's over 6 times the number of lives claimed by the Titanic. Yet unlike the Titanic, the Gustloff story remains relatively unknown, overshadowed by the scale of World War II's broader devastation. Despite its obscurity, the Gustloff story is a potent reminder of the human cost of war, a testament to the desperation and fear experienced by countless innocents caught in the crossfire of global conflict. Sunk by a Soviet submarine in 1945, it claimed over 9,000 lives, revealing a tragedy eclipsed by Titanic but equally profound. Step beyond the Titanic's legacy and you'll find a sea teeming with stories, each with its own heart-rending melody. These tales, like the RMS Lusitania, the USS Arizona, the SS Andrea Doria, and the MV Wilhelm Gustloff, are much more than just footnotes in the annals of maritime history. They are poignant reminders of the fragility of human life in the face of nature's raw power and the brutal unpredictability of war. Each ship, each voyage, each soul lost to the depths adds another layer to the complex tapestry of our shared history. They force us to confront the harsh realities of the past and challenge us to learn, to reflect, and to remember. As we unveil these hidden chapters, let us not forget the souls lost to the depths. Share this journey, explore the depths of history, and let the sea of remembrance carry us beyond the well-known. towards the heart of untold stories.